So Elon Musk decided to show up at the Trump rally in Butler, Pennsylvania. Here's his dramatic entrance. And I say dramatic not in a positive sense. I say dramatic in the sense of like, oh my goodness, can you believe a human being behaves in this manner? Cringe warning.
I was going to say, this is the part of drama, the genre of drama known as cringe.
Yes. Yeah. Let's, for the podcast audience, just be grateful that you're listening on audio only, and you don't have to see this man romping around stage. Here we go.
His name is Elon Musk. He saved free speech. He created...
Came here illegally.
So many different great things. Where is he? Come on up here, Elon. He created the first major American car company in generations, and his rocket company is the only reason we can now send American astronauts into space.
It's going to be privatized.
Privatized.
Take over, Elon.
Right.
Yes, take over.
Here he is.
Hi, everyone.
Dark Maga hat. Oh!
No swag.
As you can see, I'm not just MAGA, I'm Dark MAGA.
What a
First of
nerd.
all,
I mean, honestly, this is the kind of stuff that would have like appealed to me when I was 11 years old. Like,
Somebody confident would be just like, yeah, the impression's going to be made by the colors themselves.
Right.
I don't need to like state it just explicitly that I'm actually Dark Maga.
do you see the hat? I'm bringing the Green Day aesthetic to, this is a little Gorka, Green Day aesthetic
He
to
is a
the MAGA
Gorka.
movement. We have a still image of this alpha male. Jesus Christ. People have done some good job photoshopping him, you know, falling or doing a dance move in this regard.
I mean, you
Look
wonder.
at the contempt on Trump's face.
You wonder why young men are so lost. Is that this is one of the supposedly the male role models of our time? Is that guy?
Although, I mean, he has more money than God. Here he is, the right hand man to like a decaying king in a fantasy novel.
Your point is well taken, my liege.
Yes. Have you considered killing your brother to cement your legacy on the
Fratricide, my
throne?
liege.
None of the stuff that he gets credit for is actually him. Like SpaceX, that's all just privatized NASA. The actual way that this guy got his money is like a bunch of other folks. PayPal, they won a big bet on. Guess what? People are going to have to send money over the internet. I wonder why. Like, I wonder who could have predicted that would be a thing. Like international trade and telegraph was a big thing of sending money over telegraph lines. Of course, sending money over the internet was going to be a thing. That was their great invention. All these guys, Peter Omadaya. All the he was probably the best one in terms of what he's done with his money. But like all these creeps that now like push crypto and tech or whatever, there's nothing actually. There's no like even Edison. Let's try out all the filaments to do the light bulb. These guys did nothing but make a bet.
I mean, Trump is a caricature of a rich guy and is definitely not as rich as Elon Musk. But at least he's like, there's something physical here as opposed to just being some edgelord on the internet.
Yeah.
He resents the fact that he even needs to come to Big Daddy Rich Guy to help him out here, and that he gets to take center stage. But
yeah, Trump's actually used undocumented labor to put up skyscrapers. These guys are just, I mean, to use Russell Brand language, money changers.
Right.
Basically.
But here's part of Elon's speech. You know, when he took over Twitter, he said he bought it because he wanted it to be free of political bias. Anyway, here he is talking at a Trump rally.
so I have one ask for everyone in the audience, everyone who watches this video, everyone in the live stream. There's one request. It's very important. Register to vote. Okay? And get everyone you know and everyone you don't know, track them
My God.
to register to vote. There's only 2 days left to register to vote in Georgia and Arizona. 48 hours. Like, text people now. Now.
Just no charisma.
And then make sure they actually do vote.
Yeah, we get it.
If they don't, this will be the last election. That's my prediction.
Nothing's try to
more
encourage
important.
people.
Nothing's more important. So get everyone you know. Everyone. So I'm speaking to people out there. Everyone in the crowd, I think, is.
Yeah, we got it.
Okay, yeah.
All right. So
I mean, just imagine him telling a bunch of like engineers who actually know physics and like sort of material science 100 times better than his charlatan ass. Like, what we need to do is have a steering wheel that looks like a F1 thing. It's like, but Elon, what about cornering in an urban environment? Like, no, that's actually figured out.
yeah, it's interesting to like. There's some poetry here about Trump won the presidency in 2016 in large part because he had spent over a decade branding himself as the rich guy on television, and he personified just like American capitalism as
he's the you're fired
image.
Guy.
He's the you're fired guy. But then you see the reality of what it really means to be one of the richest people on the planet, and you watch that guy with no riz jumping up and down and rambling on and on. Perhaps he's in a K-hole, perhaps he's not. And you're just like, okay, so this all was a myth. Like,
yes.
the crack, we're doing this Trump thing for the third time around. He's already been president. The shine is definitely off the golden toilet. And then you have a guy coming in like this and just, I don't know. Apparently, he's also a part of his pack is leading ground operations for Donald Trump in important swing states, as is Turning Points USA. It's such a carbon copy of a carbon copy of something that once appealed to people, and you kind of just see in real time the whole house of cards falling upon itself.
It's amazing that these guys can't even speak sort of forcefully. Like, what are you doing in boardrooms? You're not getting.
No, he's mumbling or like sleeping and then getting told he's a genius by all the handlers around him.
And it's the same as Peter Thiel. Remember Peter Thiel at Oxford or Cambridge or wherever? And if people haven't watched X-Files, search up Tooms, Tooms, X-Files, because all these guys, they're like that kind of creep.
Right.
Like you almost want to like take a shower after hearing them complete a sentence.
And it also just break the idea that people like this, Elizabeth Holmes, Elon Musk, Peter Thiel, who are just, if you were to meet them at a bar, say, oh, this is a creepy human being. The fact that they were able to mislead so many wealthy people into investing into their projects just goes to show, wow, a lot of this is just BS. Yeah. And they were able to talk like they were socially awkward, and that was enough to convince those folks that these guys were building something important or innovative.
It makes you feel really confident that the economic priorities of the entire world are dictated by investors and their discernment. It's great. It's a good position to be in.
Anyway, don't trust any of Elon's cars going forward as well. Like I just saw Andrew from DC points, and did you see that Geico announced that it would not be covering Cybertrucks? I mean, good on Geico, because those things are monstrosities.
I'm seeing too many of them. For a while, I thought like maybe we're gonna dodge ever seeing one of these things, and I've seen like 4 or 5 of them in
Me too.
Brooklyn, Manhattan.
And I've seen like athletes, like rookie NFL players who don't make a ton of money with Cybertrucks, and I'm like, I think they're giving them away.
I think they're comped. Yep.
Yeah.
Hey, folks, don't forget to hit the subscribe button and check out our daily show. We do it every day at 12 p.m. Eastern for about 2.5 hours. We even take phone calls. You should check that out.